Scorpios, welcome. I am so sorry I'm late getting this out to you guys, but this is your yearly reading for 2024. If you hear me coughing or anything, I have been sick, so I do apologize ahead of time. We're going to get you started here. We're just going to do one card, for each of the months, so we will do a set of 12. You have the Knight of Wands heading out boldly towards something. I can feel a strong energy on that. I don't read reversals, not in general readings. You have the Eight of Swords. Let's see. So in January, you might be feeling very passionate, very bold, really kind of heading out. But then February is looking like you might get caught up in your head a little bit. But it's kind of like a self-imposed imprisonment. Maybe something to do with work with this Three of Discs and where you want to dedicate yourself to. Some of you guys might be even trying to look for another job at the beginning of this year. Let's see. I do feel like it's a workplace situation that might be playing out for some of you. Or if not, work community, possibly. Six of Swords, necessary transition coming in for you guys. For those of you who are new here, really the first set of cards, and then I clarify with the second deck. We will pull some oracle cards, and then we will do a pick a card at the end. We will do an animal advice card. I will do best actions for you guys to take. And if there's anything that you're interested in, you can always find my information down in the description box below. And please know I never reach out to you. If you are new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. If this message doesn't resonate with you, please check out my channel. There are other dated and timeless readings for your sign, and you can also check out your other placements in your chart. Yeah, I really feel like this year you guys are going to be getting, for those of you who are still working, some of you may be transitioning into a new job. You have this Three of Discs telling me you're looking for a place to dedicate yourself to. You're having some kind of being caught up in your head, some negative thoughts maybe about your current situation, or maybe about being able to find another job. But it is a necessary transition, and it does look like you guys will get a message in on that, okay? And it'll start a new journey for you, one that you seem to be very happy about. It could be a creative opportunity. For some of you, you may be starting your own little side hustle or some kind of hobby that you're going to be turning into a career, but you might second guess yourself on it. I wouldn't do that, because this looks like something really good for you. Two pages. For some of you, this could have, I'm getting for some of you, your kids may play a big part this year with you guys. Yeah, and the Ace of Discs. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Discs coming in. Whatever this is, it's going to be very abundant, and it is a transition that you want to take. That's a good card. It's saying this is a good idea. This is a good transition for you. And this Page of Discs is right in the middle of your reading to what you're heading out towards passionately. You have this Page of Discs. There's going to be some kind of information or message you get in on this opportunity, this Ace of Discs. It's going to be very abundant for you. It starts out a new journey, and it's something you seem to be very, like I said, you got that Knight of Wands, and even if you go this way, the Knight of Wands to the Six of Swords to the Ace of Wands, it's beautiful. The only card that I'm questioning right here in the spread is this Eight of Swords. And the thing with the Eight of Swords is you get caught up in your own head. There's actually nothing wrong. In another deck, it shows a girl kind of looking in the mirror, and what she sees is that she's blindfolded, but in reality, she's not. So it's almost like I'm getting the sense like you're feeling held up, like you can't, but you can, okay? It's your own, you're kind of catching yourself off. Like your perspective is off on the situation. Like it's almost like you can do it, okay? And maybe you're feeling like you can't, okay? But what you dedicate yourself to seems to be very important to you this year. And I do feel like you want that passion, all right? Now, if we look at this as months, January might be something, I'm just looking at it as an overall reading, but January might be something where you're heading out boldly towards something. Like there's something you want to change is what I feel like. February might be, getting a little bit caught up in our own thoughts. March, You may be trying to figure out, where do I want to dedicate myself to? How can I get abundance? What team do I want to work with? April, you may be making a transition. Okay, you're starting to make a transition. May, you might be getting more messages in on opportunities, okay, of abundance. June, which that's summertime, and that a lot of times new journeys start in that spring, summer, okay? And we got the Fool card. That's the green man in this deck, is the Fool card. So it's a new beginning, a new journey. Like you finish something and you're heading into something new. And then July, you're feeling very passionate and creative about something. There is a Page of Cups. Those of you looking for love, that might come in for you this year, okay, with that Page of Cups. Some of you may be doing some reflecting on your own emotions here. I didn't pull all the cards. We'll put one more set. I'm not sure it's going to be in your... but anyways, let's see here. Get your last three. I'm not sure I have the camera set up good enough for you to see this last row. But it's looking very, very good. So if you look at this as winter, spring, and a summer, and then summer, fall, you know, there's that Nine of Swords. Okay, and then we end the year. We got some more anxiety coming in here. The 8 and 9 of Swords. I don't really like that. I'll pull these up so you can see them. Then that 10 of Discs. Okay. I do feel like you're having some anxiety that towards the end of the year, you know, this will be December, ending here on this 10 of Discs. And with the ending on this 10 of Discs, it tells me you're trying to build your legacy. And that's what I was saying here with these other cards. But it's going to require a rebirth. It's going to require you to take care of yourself. Really go within here and come out authentic, I feel like, is what's coming through. Like, you need to go within and find the authenticness of what you're trying to create and build. But you may get caught up in some kind of, again, with that mental anguish and suffering type stuff. Like, where I feel like it's still you getting caught up in your own head, okay? I'm trying to see how I can get you to see this. Let me adjust the camera so you can see a little bit better, okay? There, I think you should be able to see all of them now. All right. I should have done 4 across. I apologize. All right. Let's see. We are already popping. 3 of Cups. Yeah, you're heading out to celebrate. So January might have been a lot about, or might be a lot about celebrating your friends, your family, just enjoying time with people. Okay, so let's see. 8 of Swords, please. 2, 3 coming out. Okay, so this is a side note. Anytime there's 3 or more, I take it as a side note. 6 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and Judgment. There might be some competition in this new area that you want to work in. So there could be some competition, but I don't think that's going to be anything that holds you up. But that might also be what you're worried about, okay? The Queen of Wands. And the 8 of Swords. So it's, okay. Some of you could be getting caught up in your head over a fire sign, all right? Possibly a Leo. Sagittarius too is coming through. So you might get caught up in your own mind, or it's telling you, the Queen of Wands, she's very passionate, very creative. She's sexy, she's alluring, okay? And you may be feeling like the Queen of Wands, she knows she's good enough, all right? And like I said before, I feel like this 8 of Swords is saying that you feel like you can't. And it's telling you to embrace this Queen of Wands energy, letting you know that you can. 3 of Discs. 6 of Swords. Okay, which is the next card here. You'll see I usually do pull a lot of doubles. This is a necessary transition on where you dedicate yourself to your team and to your work, okay? There's got to be a transition in this area for you too. Some of you may be having trouble with the team that you work with, okay? Some of you are feeling empty because you don't have a team you're dedicated to or a career that you're dedicated to. And it's time to transition somehow. And we're going to see why. The Five of Pentacles. For some of you, it's because of you're not getting paid enough. All right. For some of you, that's what it is. But it also can talk about, the Five of Pentacles can also talk about feeling kind of left out in the cold. Like, so some of you might feel kind of shunned or something at work, or maybe you're not going along with the crowd in some way. And, you know, so it could be either or, but either way, the position that you're in or the situation that you're in is lacking either financially or with the people you're surrounded by. Page of Discs. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, he's a very wise, abundant leader, okay? You're heading to that. Some of you might want to be your own boss. You may have an idea for business. You may have... He's not the entrepreneur, but he's very wise when it comes to business matters. The Empress. You're trying to birth in a new reality. Some of you guys, for those of you who are looking, you know, to have a child, that could be coming into the cards for you, which may also require you to change your dedication to work, okay? But for most of you, I feel like it's saying you're trying to birth in something new here, create something new for your life. Ace of Wands. Seven of Cups. There's going to be different choices for you to choose from, but there's going to be one that stands out to you that makes you really happy, that you feel really good about. I would go with that one. The Hermit. You're going within to really think about some things. Not getting about what. What are you thinking about? The Devil. Well, all right. You're going within on some kind of journey here. Really reflecting in on your emotions to try to overcome something that's a toxic impact on your life. And that could be a lot of different things. For some people, that's addiction. For others, it is a person. For others, it could be a job or frame of mind, okay? And I feel like it's going to be different for each of you, but there is going to be a time of reflection for you where you kind of go within. And I really feel like this is something you'll overcome, especially that Hermit energy, very wise energy, okay? It could be about money and restriction as well. The Page of Swords. Oh, another page. Let's get one more. The Star. Yeah, this is a new abundant opportunity for you. It's brand new. You got all these pages. You got all these aces. You got the Fool card. And then you have the Star. Like, it's leading you someplace really good. You're finding your direction very well. The Page of Swords. There might be some investigation you need to do about the opportunity, but it's taking you to great places. What's this in the Nine of Swords? Four of Cups. You're discontent with something. Let's get one more. This discontentment is causing some kind of suffering for you. The Ten of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. There's a lot of burden trying to make it financially, okay? And you're discontent with having to live that way. And that doesn't mean you don't have money, but it could just be, you know, the economy's pretty rough. And even people who have money, they're seeing that everything is just draining them in that way. And the Six of Pentacles tells me you want that equal give and take in things. You want to have an abundant life. There's some kind of burden to this for you, okay? And it's causing a lot of suffering, especially mental suffering, anxiety, just getting caught up in your thoughts in your head. Four Swords, please. Three of Wands. Yeah. You really got to go within to figure out where you want to head for this life. Okay, you're going within. This year is all about transitioning for you in a new journey, to kind of find your purpose and your path. Okay, and it's asking you, where do you want to go? What do you envision for yourself in your future? With that Four of Swords, the answers are within you already. All right, you just got to take the time to really go within. You have that Hermit, you have this Four of Swords. I would say it's a time to cut out any toxic type things holding you up. If something is holding you up, this could be something whispering in your ear. Like I get this with this card for some reason. Some of you, and this isn't going to apply to everybody, but he's holding his finger up to his lips like a shh, you know? Like it's almost like someone's telling you to keep secrets, or someone's whispering things in your ear or something like that are kind of toxic, maybe, that are holding you back or getting you caught up in your head, something. But it's time to move towards the vision you have for your life. Ten of Discs. The Hierophant. Yeah, you're ascending upwards. By the end of the year, you got this, okay? The Hierophant with the Ten of Discs, you are excelling at building the legacy you want here. You're rising above things. You're rising up spiritually, probably especially in wealth, family, spirituality. Like you're just, this is a banging year for you. A lot going on, a lot of transition energy. Okay, a lot of figuring things out, okay, to get where you want to be. All right, we're going to take best actions for you to take. This deck. Best actions, Scorpio. I'm sorry if my breathing is heavy. I'm trying to keep it under control, but I've been sick, so I apologize. The King of Cups. That's your own card there. Saying find yourself is what really I'm feeling. This is a year of finding yourself, embracing who you are. Okay. And he looks at peace. It's like find yourself, be at peace. Be you. Okay. Find you in this. Like really do that. And he looks like he's meditating, almost like that hermit, like going within, or this Four of Swords. The World. You've completed some kind of lesson or goal. You're completing a lesson or goal. The World is the last of the major arcana, and we have the Fool here, which is the beginning. You're ending one cycle and you're beginning a new one. Okay, and it's just time for you to do that, which is a beautiful time for it this year, actually. And there's that Eight of Swords. And that's the picture I was actually talking about, where she's looking in the mirror and she's all caught up. In the mirror, she has, you know, all these things tied around her and a blindfold on. The birds are pecking at her. But in reality, there's nothing wrong, okay? So don't get caught up in your own mind this year. Be careful. Be careful what you think is real and true, okay? And remember, you're very capable. And that Ace of Pentacles again, okay? All right, we are going to do some oracle cards. Scorpio. The Thinking Man. Yeah, like I said, you're putting a lot of thought into things this year. Angel of Strength. This could be a Leo. Like I said, this could be a fire sign here. Could be a Leo coming into your reading, but it's time. It's telling you to have strength to get through this, to complete the goal, to begin the new one, to see things clearly. Okay. Excuse me. Mirror, mirror. There again. And, you know, this mirror keeps coming in for me, for you. Even when you know, it's the mirror I keep seeing. But mirror, mirror, the beauty you see in me is a reflection of you. Make sure you're seeing yourself correctly, okay? You're a beautiful person. You're very capable. And you're on quite the journey this year, so don't lose sight of who you are, okay? Really embrace who you are. Neptune, and that's the number 21 for any of you who are doing numerology. You got 21, 46, and 50. Pull one more from this deck, and then we will do an animal advice. Koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. Yeah, and you are, this is all coming down to kind of divine timing for you guys, I feel like. All right. One of my favorite decks here, the animal advice. Let's see. So you have koala. Excuse me. Scorpios, please. Give me a card. Okay, we'll go pick a different deck for something else. This one's calling to me. Sorry about that. It just, there's no card for you on that one. And then maybe that's the koala that wants you to know the koala spirit here. Scorpio, please. Thank you. 20, healing energy. All right. We're going to go ahead and do a pick a card where you can ask a question. Now, you can ask any question you want, but I can't always give you a yes or no answer, but I will do the best I can to explain the meaning of the card so you can connect those dots yourself. You're going to have to use your own intuition to do that and see how it applies to your questions. Some of them I can't give a yes or no answer to. So you go ahead and think of your question. Okay, take a deep breath in. Release. And pick the card that feels right to you. Okay, card number 1. And there's that koala again. You guys may want to look a little bit more into the koala. I believe it has a lot to do with balance between and the yin and yang energy, given that they are black and white. I know that they do eat plant food more, you know, and tend to be, you know, kind of slow moving. Can be vicious at times. Okay, the Two of Pentacles, balancing things out, okay? The Two of Pentacles means you need to make a decision or you need to figure out how to balance something so it can work in your life. So I can't really give you a yes or a no on this. What I can tell you is you need to figure out how to make it work or how to let something go. The Nine of Cups, I say yes. That talks a lot about your wishes coming true, good things coming in. The Seven of Cups. Very similar to that Two of Cups, not quite similar, but it's the same. I can't give you a yes or no answer. The Seven of Cups talks about having too many choices, okay, too many options and having to choose between them. And each cup is filled with something different. Some of them hold good things and some of them hold bad things. And I feel like for some of you, this could go back to that devil energy of figuring out what cups to keep and what cups to let go of, what you want to balance out in your life, okay? So there might be a question for you as to whether something belongs in your life or not. And that depends on what's in that cup that they're handing you, okay? And if there's too much on your plate, if you're overwhelmed with too much and you're trying to figure out what to do, let go of the cups that don't have the value to you. Even if that means looking into something, you know, of looking at where do my priorities lie, okay? And what cups am I sure of and what cups am I not so sure of? The Six of Cups talks about nostalgic value. It can talk about our childhood. It can also it can talk about like memories, like going down memory lane, you know, as a child. So, or this can just be somebody who's been in your life a very long time, or who will be in your life for a very long time. Scorpios, thank you so much for being here with me today. It's been a pleasure to do this reading for you. If it resonated with you at all, please let me know down in the comment section or hit that like button. And if you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing. Till our paths cross again.